Hey guys, welcome back to DMAC Customs on the YouTube channel. Area 51. Watched last week, saw some exciting special effects there that didn't really blow up on my driveway. It was just like some special effects magic. It took a bit of skill to figure that out. But yeah, got some steel to make my body dolly, so body trolley, dolly, cart thing. So going to have to do some more dismantling. So this is the last time you'll see the old Area 51 in this kind of semi-complete looking stage for a while. So the next stage is really just take all this stuff off, what's left on the inside out, and figure out how to make this body frame. Not sure if I'll get that done in this video, but it's going to take me a while to kind of unbolt all this and bag up all the fasteners and keep it organised. As you can see, I'm highly organised. So let's get at it, more blowing this thing apart. It's always important to work in a clean environment. As you can see, the old Area 51's been collecting a little bit of dust, so I'm going to do some vacuuming. This is how you look after patinaed paint. I see people using all sorts of sauces and juices and stuff on there, but the old vacuum with a little worn out brush attachment does just as good on the old patina. No scratches. So clean this up, then we'll start pulling it apart. Okay, so basically the tools needed to remove all of this, some just locally sourced hand tools. We have 7/16 and 1/2 inch sockets, and probably going to use some spanners of the same sizes. All the fastenings in the front of this seem to be about that size, or close to it. So let's get at it. One day when I'm a big famous YouTube star, I'm going to get one of those Milwaukee electric. I'm going to get one of those Milwaukee electric ratchets. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I've got this, but it's not so good for tight spaces. Although I could probably use it on some of this, which I probably will. But I actually went and had a look at those Milwaukee ratchets. I saw them in one of my favourite shops, and the price for the skin was actually quite good, but then it's the battery and the charger and stuff, that's where they get you. Tell you that's where they get you. Come on then, come on. Here we go. I'm putting all the bag and the nuts and bolts in the bags with the old totally stainless kit that I got with the Area 51, which was kind of cool actually to get that. one guard and all inner guards and everything off. It's actually going a little bit easier than I thought it would, but then I remembered, because I've got new nuts and bolts and screws and fasteners in there, I'm not battling with rusted up old stuff. So, on to the next one. Alrighty, so this fender and all the inner fendery stuff is now removed. Next step is trying to figure out how to get the hood off by myself. Now, this is always a mission. Haven't done it for years, but we'll give it a crack anyway. So I've got a bit of a plan. Might undo the inside bolts first and then maybe prop it up and undo those last ones, and then it'll fall. I had a plan earlier that made more sense, or maybe I left those brackets on there to kind of hold it. Anyway, I'll figure it out somehow. May even like drop it down, but then if I do that, they're going to want to kick out, aren't they? I know, I'll take these off, prop the hood, take those off, drop it down, undo the bolts, done, off, got it, it's all good. Okay guys, so that's all the front sheet metal off and stuff. Yeah, so that's all the front sheet metal off, including the hood. I've actually never taken the hood off this before, where it's been kind of loosely bolted on there since I got this car. So before I do the doors and seats and trunk lid and stuff, I think I better find somewhere to stash these things. I've managed to stash some of the smaller pieces in the little back room there, but yeah, not enough room to put the hood and fenders and inner fenders and trunk lid and boot lid and stuff in there, and the seats. Not quite sure. Oh, I've still got the grill laying on the floor as well, so I've got to have a bit of a think about that, where I'm going to put all this stuff, these things. Some might go over there. Some might go behind me here. Not a lot of space, but yeah, I'll figure it out. Leave it with me. Okay, just thought I'd take these little covers off, since I just about tore this one off pulling that hinge out. I forgot about these. Now, I don't think I've actually taken this one off before, but it's a bit rusted in there, unfortunately. But here we go. Sprayed a little bit of CRC 556 in there. Not endorsed. Oh, drop the screw. That's not too bad. Yeah, these little covers are just really kind of a gap filler, I think, by the looks of things. They just, once you got the doors set, hinges in place, you can just kind of tuck these in there, and they just close up the extra gap. So I'll carry on taking these off. I don't know what that is. some kind of like dust shield or something. But if anyone knows what all these are, these little screws and stuff up here and little bungs and stuff, you can let me know. I've got a rubber kit for this car, but I haven't figured out exactly what all these bits do. So, nothing serious, but I'll yeah, get the rest of these off and then get into the deck lid. Okay, so progress. Doors off, seen that. Deck lid's off, seen. Oh, didn't see that. Pretty much all I've got to do is take the rear bumper off and seats out and disconnect the steering, and then that's the body kind of emptied out, ready to be lifted onto the apparatus that I haven't made yet. So bumper, I think next, do that. All nuts and bolts. I did this bumper, 55 shed bumper, before I started doing video. This is the first time it's been back off the car in over a year now. There is a nut on there. How do I do that? What's that? What the? Oh, that's right. I had to make a little bracket. Oh, couldn't even remember doing that. Anyway, do the other side. Oh, that. Hang on. That's right, I forgot there's these little locator, like little dowels on the chassis rail. They're just like a little rivet, and the brackets for the bumper kind of have to lock into them, and that side wants to come loose, the side doesn't. There we go. There's those little holes there that were hanging me up just then, but got there in the end. Alrighty, so can't do this one hand. Anyway, so pulled all the bumper apart, took all the bumper brackets and that off and put them aside, because they've all got to be painted or powder coated, or probably just painted, probably just rattle cans. And yeah, probably easier to store the bumper in 3 parts rather than one big one. Just got to find somewhere to stash that. Then onto the seats. Getting there. Oh, still got to undo the steering as well, but I might do the seats first since they're a little more familiar, since I only just put them in the other week. So do that. Into it. Nearly there though. Look, doesn't seem to take long. All these months and months of hard yakka, as they say over in Australia, but I'm not Australian by the way, building things and putting all this together and figuring it out and trying to figure out how to make a car. And now I'm just like in a morning, it's not even midday yet, and I've pretty much pulled it all back out again, well, except for all the driveline and the chassis stuff and all the metal that I cut out. and threw away. But yeah, we're getting there though. Okay, so I'll try again. I just sat there talking to myself before and didn't realise I didn't actually have the camera recording. So here we're at the old Area 51, largely blown apart again. All the body and sheet metal and peripheral sort of stuff all gone. Found a use for my battery box that I decided not to use. So all the hardware's in there, all bagged up, labelled and all that kind of stuff. I'll just put this on there. Okay, so my arm was getting tired like holding the camera, so I know you get to a certain age and that sort of stuff starts happening here. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I might leave it at that for this video, because the next stage is going to be building that sort of dolly thing to get this body up off the chassis and roll outable of the garage. So that's going to take a little bit of, I've got a little bit of planning going on in my head, and I've drawn some calculations on the bench with the Sharpie, so might start kind of prepping that up, but not today. I'll just see a bit of daylight through there. I have to weld up a few little bits over there, and yeah, so that's kind of it for this video. Short and sweet really. It's probably not going to be much of an edit, which will be good, and probably not that exciting for you guys to watch. But anyway, if you're still watching at this point, thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, get on there and subscribe. There's going to be a lot more kind of stuff happening. It's slow progress on this sort of thing, but you know, especially when you go to like prep up a panel, rust treat it, prime it, paint it, you know, all that stuff, all the sanding and crap that goes on, you know. And that's not even getting onto the outside of this thing yet. It's just all the other little brackets and crap like that that have to be all painted and prepped and stuff that's all going to be really not even seen. And yeah, well, could just buy some rattle can black and spray it all black. Possibility yet. But anyway, that's it for this video. As always, thanks for watching, and till next time, which will be the body dolly thing probably. Take it easy and peace. It might even be a little bit on that Maury behind me there. Made a little bit of progress on that with the young fella yesterday. So, till then, see ya.